makes her.
right, the Zamboni is off the ice. Welcome to Nashville. 3-minute warm-up clock about to start. Here for the championship game of the Flat and Scruggs tournament. Thanksgiving weekend. KC Mavs are undefeated so far. Going to take on the Eagles out of Maryland in the championship here in just a few minutes. We'll be ready for the puck drop. Might have had a Zamboni problem or something. They had to send one off and bring another one on a few minutes ago, so a little bit of a delayed start here. We'll, should be going just before 10 o'clock. Boys are fired up and ready. Been here for a couple hours, getting loose, doing some dry land training, stretching, getting ready for it. Max is on the boards there, getting ready to lead out his team. See if they can keep it up. Undefeated on the weekend so far. One more victory. Looking for this morning for the championship. The Mavs take the ice. Mavs in their white sweaters today for the championship. Maryland Eagles will be in the dark blue, royal blue looks like. And on the far end. KC will have Matt Stevenson on the bench, head coach. Also Ryan Galt, head coach of the Pee Wee team. Jimmy Leaf, Tyler Dungy running the doors. And I heard Jamie's got some more fan clubs out there, more in his fan club out there after that goal he scored yesterday. Shout out to Jennifer. Jimmy said his sister was watching. Welcome, Jennifer Leaf. Should be a good matchup here. Hopefully the boys can take care of business and go home with some hardware. KC fans here ready to go. They're filing in, bringing in their blankets, their coats, ready for the matchup. All the supportive siblings are out here, also under blankets. Say hi, Madeline. A reluctant fan here, drug out of bed before the crack of noon. Our middle school daughter, here to support her brother at the wee hours of 10 a.m. in the morning. Great performance for the boys so far. Hargadine with all kinds of goals. Mullins with his first goal of the season. Jamie Leith with his first goal of the season. Max only allowed 2 goals in 3 games. 0.67 goals against average, including a shutout in the second game. So great performance by Stutzer as well. About 2 minutes remaining on the arena clock here for the warm-up. All right, 20 seconds in the warm-up clock here. Boys are collecting the pucks. Headed back to the bench for a little final pep talk. We'll get underway here. Final words of wisdom here from the coaching staff. All right. We're all set. Hargadine will start the game at center. Dungy and Owings on wing. Holland on D. It's Stutzer in net. 12-minute clock for the first two periods. 15-minute clock in the third. Let's see if KC can keep up the magic that got them here so far. And we're underway. Puck trickles away from the face-off of the sideboards. Owings picks it up. He'll jump in the zone with everyone onside. Dungy in pursuit, but it's chipped away to the sideboards. Eagles cleared out up through the neutral zone. All the way down to the end where Heff will chase it down. No icing. Icing's waved off. Heff picks up the loose puck, cycles it around, looking for Owings. Eagles player intercepts it, though, in the corner and picks it up. Trying to get a centering pass. It's interrupted there by Hargadine. Good play by Wyatt. He jumps through one defender, plays it into the corner for Holland. Holland sends it up the boards looking for Dungy. Doesn't quite get through, though. It's Eagles player, picks it up, sends it back into the corner. Holland circles behind his own net. Outlet pass. Comes all the way to center ice, but it's picked off by the Eagles, and they jump in the zone. Good back check there by Dungy. Loose puck, shot again, goes behind the net. Heff picks it up, tries to clear it out. Looking for Dungy. Gets out of the blue line, but just ahead of Dungy. Owings picks it up in front of the red line and dumps it in for a line change. Owings will head off. Weisner comes on the ice. Eagles send it around the boards. Intercepted there by Weisner. Weisner at the top of the circle, trying to get some space. Takes his time on the circle, back to the D. Comes back to Hodgson. Hodgson tries to play it back in, but it's offsides as the puck just trickled over the blue line. Weisner played it back to Hodgson. Lost the handle, came out to the neutral zone, and we'll do a face-off here. 10:40 remaining in the first. O'Brien, a little battle, tries to send it down, but it's picked up by the Eagles, and they dump it in. Phillips will chase that down in the far corner. Phillips cycles it up the boards, looking for Weisner, just off of Weisner's stick through the neutral zone. Understall and O'Brien in pursuit. Eagles pick it up and send it up, trying to get it out, but it's picked off by Weisner and Understall. Weisner chips it ahead to himself, but the Eagles kick it off their skate and back in. Good job by Understall to keep it in. Shot coming, bouncer goes wide right. They keep the play alive, though, and the Eagles will pick up the loose puck after the shot, head the other direction. Eagles come to the neutral zone, long pass over the blue line. Phillips is there to pick up the loose puck off the pass. He sends it up the boards, trying to get it to O'Brien. Can't get through the traffic. Loose puck right in front. Shot, Stutzer, leg save. Great job by Max. Eagles are all alone in front of the net. Left leg pad save by Stutzer keeps the game 0-0. Eagles had a great opportunity right there, but Stutzer shut them down. Keep the score tied. Line change for the Mavs. Busher on at wing, Brown to take the drop, and Kegler on a wing. Leaf and Stevenson on D. Loose puck chips up ahead to Busher. Busher's in a breakout here with Brown. Busher goes around the traffic on the left side. He's in the blue line. Loses footing, but Brown's there to pick up the loose puck. Stevenson sends it back in deeper, or Kegler, I should say, sends it in deeper. Get a whistle here. I'm not sure if that was a high stick or if there was a penalty. It happened a little below the boards where I couldn't see. Looks like there's going to be a penalty on the Eagles.
Let's go! Let's go, guys!
Mavs will be on the power play here. .34 remaining in the first. Looks like they're going to give two penalties to the Eagles. Didn't see them indicate what the call was, but Eagles have 2 people in the box. I'm not sure if they just got the wrong person. Yeah, looks like they switched him up. So number 4 goes off. Minute 30 penalty. Mavs in the power play. 5-on-4 hockey here. Looks like they're suggesting it should be 5-on-3, and they're going to try to put one more kid in the box. I'm not sure what they're deciding here. They've only got... Okay. It is 5-on-3. 2-man advantage for the Mavs. I don't know what the call was. Don't have anybody in the booth over there to tell me what happened, but 2 players off the ice. Now I see 2 in the box. They don't have it on the scoreboard, but they do have 2 players in the box over there. They'll get the scoreboard updated here in a second. Mavs will be on a 2-man advantage. There we go. Number 4 and number 28 on the board now. Mavs when the faceoff comes back to Weisner, but he fans on it. Keeps it good in the zone, though. Good poke check there by Weisner. Eagles play it ahead, but a little too far out of their reach. Busher puts the brakes on, sends a nice pass up to Hargadine. Hargadine comes on the left side. Hargadine's got some space in the middle. He comes to the circle looking for a shot in the slot. Doesn't get through the traffic. Kicked into the corner. Brown picks up the loose puck. Plays it over to O'Brien. O'Brien looking for Busher in the slot. Good shot by Busher to the left side. Just trickles wide. Eagles kick it out to the right side. But Busher runs it down. He sends it back to Hargadine on the left point. Hargadine pinches down around a defender. Plays it off his knees. Comes back up. Good play to stay with it. Loose puck comes back to Busher. Busher plays it back to Weisner on the point. Shot coming from the left point. High shot. Gloved by a defender. Goes wide. Backhander by O'Brien into the corner over the net. Brown's there to chase that down. Trying to get some space to get it back to Weisner, but he's tied up in the boards. Busher comes in support. He frees up the puck. Busher picks up the puck. Makes a nice move to create some space. Sends it back to Weisner on the point. Shot from Weisner. Bouncer into the leg pad. Save. Busher the rebound shot. Sends it behind the net. 20 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Eagles send it all the way down the ice. Icing is the call. No icing allowed in the penalty kill. 11 seconds remaining in the 2-man advantage. Eagles have almost killed it off. A little over 8 minutes remaining in the first. 0-0. Dungy at center. Weisner, Hargadine, Leith, and Stevenson on D. Mavs win the face-off. Weisner back to Leith. Leith over to Hargadine. Hargadine in the corner. He goes down. Loses his stick. He's grabbing his knee. Slow to get up. Shot coming from Leith. Blocked into the corner. Hargadine's trying to get off the ice. He's injured. They're going to blow the whistle dead here as Hargadine can't get off the ice on his own power, so he left his stick in the corner. And I'm not sure if he's holding his knee. See what happened here. Leith picks up the stick from Hargadine. Take a little break here as Wyatt looks like he's grabbing his right leg. See if he's able to get up on his own power. That's good to see. Skating off a little gingerly. Mavs with some good pressure there. 3 shots on the board. Back to even strength.
Let's go, Mavs!
5-on-5 now. Mullins wins the face-off over to Weisner. They play it through a defender and jump right into the zone. Good play by Mullins to keep the play alive. They'll apply pressure in the corner. Follows the Eagles player behind the net. Eagles skate around the traffic, though, and they clear the zone. Dungy pokes it away at center ice. The Eagles dump it in. Just past Leith in the corner. Leith sends a body check into the Eagles player. He'll get a penalty for that. It'll be 7:28 remaining in the first here, and Leaf will go off for a minute and a half on the checking penalty. Face-off will be just outside the Mavs goal. Mavs will be on the penalty kill here. Holland and Heff on D for the penalty kill. O'Brien and Wisner for forward. Eagles win the face-off. Quick shot from the left winger. It's picked up by O'Brien. O'Brien stick handles out, trying to get out of the traffic. Doesn't get it out of the zone. Comes up to the blue line. Wisner tries to poke it ahead, but it's sent back in by the Eagles. Wisner fires it back up. It's kept in by the Eagles again. O'Brien in a battle on the sideboards, trying to get through. He does get it out of the zone. Eagles pick up the puck, though, at center ice, and they'll reset. Eagles dump it in. Back into the corner where Holland will chase that down behind the net. He plays it around the boards, around one defender up to Wisner. Wisner picks up the loose puck. He's got some room in the center ice. He makes a move around a defender. Wisner's over the blue line. Gets some room. Shot blocked by an Eagles defender. Goes into the corner. O'Brien sends it back, trying to clear it into the slot, but it goes behind the net. Eagles pick it up, circle behind their own net. O'Brien's trying to head that off at the boards. He gets there first, tries to keep it in. Heff shoots it back in momentarily, but ends up on the stick of an Eagles player, and they clear the zone. Eagles cross-ice pass just over the blue line now. Wisner in the support there. Heff tries to poke it away at the last second. The Eagles send it into the corner. Heff sends it up to the boards, at the sideboards, I should say, and just out of the zone. The Eagles will reset. 17 seconds remaining on the penalty to Leaf. Eagles send it in. Shot caroms off the side of the net into the corner. Holland picks that up. He'll send it around looking for O'Brien, just out of his reach. Well, the Eagles will help run that down. Two Eagles there in support. Wisner plays it off the sideboards to himself. Wisner's got some room to run. One man to beat. Wisner's around him. Looks to make a move. Sends it back to Hargadine. He's back on the ice. Dumped it back to Hargadine. Got tipped at the last second. No shot. Good to see Wyatt back on the ice, though. Heff tries to keep it in. Good job by Heff to keep it in. They blow it dead. Might have come across the blue line just a bit. Score up the clock here. 5:39 on the arena clock. Good to see Wyatt back out there. Shake off the first injury. Hargadine sends it up the sideboards looking for Brown. It's in the just across the blue line on sides, but it was tied up by an Eagles player. Comes back to the neutral zone where Hargadine plays it around. He's got Busher. He tries to play it ahead to Busher. Busher makes a nice move just out of his reach as he pulled it back. He plays it back behind him looking for Hargadine, but just ahead of an Eagles player who picks it up and comes through center ice. Eagles are streaking into the right side. Phillips is there. Phillips with a shot block. Goes into the corner. Great shot block by Phillips. Never got onto the goalie. It's played ahead to Hargadine. Hargadine and Busher on a 2-on-2 break. Hargadine goes down, trying to play it ahead to Busher. They clear it back, but Brown's there to keep it in. Shot from the top of the circle by Brown high over the net. Goes into the corner. Hargadine will try to chase that down, but an Eagles player picks it up. They'll circle around their own net. They fan on it, trying to get a pass off, but it's picked off by Busher. Busher picks it up, circles around. Mavs are onside. 3-on-3. Backhand by Busher. Loose puck. Right in front for Brown. Stevenson comes through. Shot from the blue line by Stevenson. Turned away, never got in. Leaf chips it in, keeps the play alive. Busher picks up the loose puck. Plays it back to Leaf, but just out of his reach. Comes over to Stevenson at center ice. Stevenson will circle back and pick up the puck. Tries to chip it back on the sideboards in a battle with number 2 for the Eagles. He does get it to Hargadine. Hargadine plays it to himself off his skates, trying to create a little space. He's got Busher on the blue line. He plays it ahead to Busher, who's tripped up. Busher gets tripped up. We'll get a penalty here on the Eagles. Mavs will go back on the power play as the Eagles touch up the puck. Busher was crossing the blue line, just about ready to receive the pass from Hargadine. He got tripped up. Power play coming up for the Mavs. Shots even at 3 apiece. Casey will go with Brown, Dungy, and O'Brien on forward. Wisner and Hargadine on D for the power play. Mavs win the face-off, played back to Wisner. Wisner dumps it in, tried to get to the corner, doesn't get through. Eagles try to clear it up, but Wisner keeps it alive. He'll pinch down into the corner, trying to create some space for Dungy. Shot coming from Dungy. Loose puck by Brown. He sent it just wide of the net on the right side. Great attempt there by the Mavs. They got some pressure. Wisner keeps it in, back to the sideboards. Eagles try to clear it out. Comes up to an Eagles player who breaks into the Mavs zone. A lot of good back checking there as KC breaks up that play. Hargadine picks up the loose puck. Tries to play it around. Ends up with an Eagles player. Good poke check there by Weisner. Eagles player got tripped up after the poke check. Eagles fans wanted the penalty there after the poke check. Puck comes through. We got 3 Mavs breaking out with O'Brien, Hargadine, and Dungy. 3-on-2 break. Hargadine making space. Shot from Hargadine. Loose puck in front. The bouncer, it's floating around. It's covered up by an Eagles player who's trying to cover it. Eventually trickles back to the goalie. It's covered up. 35 seconds remaining on the penalty to the Eagles. Good pressure there by the Mavs. More good shots. KC up to 6 shots now to the Eagles 3. Dungy wins the face-off, looking for Weisner. It's actually O'Brien who picks it up, backhands it right back in. Covered up again by the Eagles goalie. Do another face-off. Quick face-off win from Dungy over to O'Brien, a backhand shot. Dungy wins it again, back to Weisner. Karam's off the boards. Weisner will keep it in. He creates a little time, circles around one defender. Comes down to the circle, shot from Weisner, a loose puck. Covered up again by the Eagles goalie. Good pressure there by KC again. 19 seconds remaining on the penalty. KC not quite ready for the face-off there, but they win the face-off nonetheless. 2 quick shots, another save. KC with some good quick shots right after the face-off wins. Continue to be covered up by the Mavs goal or the Eagles goalie. Another face-off win by the Mavs. Shot coming from Hargadine and another save by the goalie. 3 face-off wins, 3 shots, 3 quick saves. We'll do it again. Weisner wins the drop back to Hargadine. Another shot, loose puck in front for Dungy, but it's poked away by the Eagles. Weisner plays it back to Hargadine. He sends it up, looking for Dungy. Dungy picks up the loose, trying to get a poke check there, but the Eagles pick it up to try to clear the zone, but it comes back to Hargadine. He makes a little move around. He's top of the circle. Shot from Hargadine. Loose puck, covered again by the Eagles goalie. Team's back at full strength. The penalty is over. Mavs will change it up and get some fresh legs out there. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the first, still 0-0. 11-3 now on the shots. KC just peppering away the goalie. Brown wins the face-off back to Heff. Heff backhands it, tries to keep it in, comes back down to Brown. Brown keeps the play alive. He's trying to get some room here to center it. It's poked away by the Eagles. Owings is back there and pokes it away. Centering pass from Owings over to Brown. The loose puck comes back to Holland. Shot from Holland on the point. Doesn't get through the traffic. Loose puck. He scores! Clayton Owings with the score. Make it 1-0. He picked up the loose puck on the left side. Beat the goalie on the stick side. Great play by Owings to make it 1-0 KC. First goal of the championship is on the board. We got the red light in the camera here. KC crowd going crazy here. It's 1-0 with 2:05 remaining in the first. Owings picks up the loose puck and scores in the top left corner to give KC the early lead. Hargadine takes the loose puck after the face-off win. Shot, rebound, kicked away by the Eagles goalie, and they'll pick it up, circle behind their own net. Good forecheck pressure by Weisner. He separates the puck from the Eagles player, plays it back to himself in the corner. He'll circle around the net, looking to center it, trying to get it out to O'Brien. It's poked away by the Eagles at the last second. Weisner stays with it on the far boards. Comes out, puck squirts out, and O'Brien picks it up. He's got Hargadine in the slot, trying to play it through to him. It's poked away, though, by the Eagles before we could get a stick on it. Great back check there by Weisner, keeps the play alive before it got to the blue line. He dumps it back into the corner. Hargadine's there. He's trying to play it back, maybe to O'Brien. He circles around, looking for some time. Another great nifty move by Hargadine. He plays it back to Weisner. Holland pinches down for the shot. Wide left, goes behind the net. Eagles pick it up. Hargadine goes back behind the net to cause a little disruption. Separates the puck from the defender. They kick it into the corner, trying to play it out. Weisner's there to apply pressure. O'Brien scoots it ahead to himself. He's taken down, no call there. Loose puck comes over to Hargadine. He plays around one defender. Gets some space in the slot. Looking for some time. Shot. High, and it goes in! from Hargadine over the top of the net, over the top of the goalie into the back of the net. He created all kinds of time, pinched down between the circle. Took a shot, went over the goalie's shoulder. Not sure if he saw it, but went high over the left shoulder of the goalie. That makes it 2-0 KC. Light the lamp again. Hargadine with the second goal of the game. KC controls the face-off, goes over to Brown. Loose puck. Dungy looking to jump in, but it's picked off by the Eagles player. Phillips is there. He dumps it in just ahead of the blue line. Eagles chip it the other direction. Leaf on the sideboards, brings the puck up the left side. He dumps it in over the blue line. Puck comes across the line, though. Brown picks it up and skates it in. KC was offsides. Face off. Half a minute left in the first period here. Dungy will go off. Busher will go off. Weiser and Hargadine back on the ice. Leaf and Phillips on D. Mavs from the face-off. Leaf plays it over to Phillips. Phillips plays it ahead to Brown. Great outlet pass to Brown. Just out of his reach, though. Icing will be the call. Just a little too far ahead of Brown on the pass from Phillips. Trickles across the red line for an icing. Will come back down in front of Stutzer. With 21 seconds remaining on the game clock in the first period. Mavs win the face-off. Phillips picks up the loose puck, backhands it up looking for Brown. Picked off by an Eagles player. They backhand it in to the slot. Trickles all the way over to the right D. Shot from the right D coming. Blocked by Phillips. He got a glove on it. But then it went over to an Eagles player on the far side, and he chipped it behind Stutzer. Eagles make it 2-1. Phillips got a hand on it and blocked it over to the side. The loose puck was picked up by an Eagles player. With a quick shot right after that. Right behind Stutzer's stick side. That makes it 2-1. 7 seconds remaining in the first period. Hargadine trying to pick up the loose puck for maybe a quick shot here. He gets through the traffic and puts a shot off the Eagles player. That'll do it for the first period. Eagles get a late goal there with the last 10 seconds of the first period to make it 2-1. Quick intermission here and get ready for the second period. Reset the clock, another 12-minute period for period 2. Mavs need to keep the pressure up. A lot of good shots though, 15-5. Mavs completely outshooting the Eagles. A lot of good saves by the Eagles goalie. Pucks will start going in. The Mavs just to keep up the pressure here. Outshooting them 3-1. They're bound to get a few more. Two to 1 your score as we head into the second period of this championship game here in Nashville. Mavs will have Dungy, Hargadine, O'Brien on forward. Holland and Heff on D, your starting line for the first period. We'll start the second period. Check on the goalies. Goalies are both ready. And we're underway. Hargadine jumps to the face-off win, tries to take it right across the blue line. But Eagles pick it up and send it the other direction. A little too far for them, though. Holland sends it right back out. Eagles send it right back in. Offsides. A quick face-off here after the first 10 seconds. Dungy wins the face-off, plays it back to Heff. Heff backhands it, tries to get it over the blue line. It's poked away at the last second, though, by the Eagles, and they keep it in. Puck comes back to Holland. He sends it up the sideboards for O'Brien. O'Brien plays it on his backhand over to Dungy, just out of his reach. Dungy and Hargadine were streaking. Hargadine jumps through, picks up a loose puck. He's got some space on the right side. Plays it from his knees. Loose puck. O'Brien scores! Hargadine took a shot from his knees, went off the goalie's leg pad, and O'Brien was there to put it in for the third goal of the game for KC. Great job by Hargadine to keep up the effort, play the puck from his knees, got a shot off. Leg pad save, kicked over to O'Brien on the side where he shot it over the goalie's leg pad for the third goal. That makes it 3-1 KC. Owings, Hargadine, and O'Brien with the goals. O'Brien plays it ahead to Hargadine. Mavs jump in on sides. Dungy ahead looking for the pass from Hargadine, but it's picked off by the Eagles. Kept in by Hargadine, though. He makes a nice spin move. Kicks it to himself. Tries to get some room in the corner. Chip pass looking for O'Brien. Another loose puck, and he scored! Dungy, I say Dungy hit. I thought he scored. He hit the post. Dungy hit the post. Great shot there. Looked wide open. He just hit the post. Loose puck picked up by the Eagles behind their own net. They'll circle around and get around a couple defenders. They clear the zone, send it into center ice. They try to dump it in. Looked like they might have been offsides, but they dump it in eventually. It goes behind the net. Hef is there to send it back the other direction. Looking for O'Brien, but it comes back to the right D. Shot from the right D, poked away by O'Brien. Cross ice pass all the way through the slot. Nobody there for the Eagles. Holland there in a battle with O'Brien, trying to keep the puck away from the Eagles, but it's tied up on the sideboards. Dungy, Holland. It's kicked into the back of the net now. They get a penalty here. Holland will go off. No, it wasn't Holland, I guess. Oh, here we go. It's an Eagles penalty. Eagles penalty. I thought Holland was skating towards the penalty box. Eagles penalty. Maybe some sort of cross-check. Caught the tail end of the ref signal. Looked like maybe a cross-check. So the Eagles will go off. 10:18 remaining in the first. Mavs back on the power play. Brown wins the face-off back to Weisner. Weisner on the point. Sends it right back down to O'Brien. O'Brien centering pass. Actually plays it behind the net, over to Dungy. Dungy picks up the loose puck. He'll try to center it right up to Brown. Loose puck shot from Brown, hit the leg pad. Great shot by Brady Brown there. Just got stoned by the goalie and it kicked into the corner. Eagles come the other direction. Hargadine pokes it away from the rushing Eagles player. He tries to get in on sides, but Dungy was still in the zone. Couldn't get out in time. Offsides would be the call. Just under 10 minutes remaining. Just noticed I forgot to change the period there, folks. Sorry about that. Second period on the board. Brown wins the face-off back to Weisner. Weisner plays it ahead, looking for Dungy. A little too far out of his reach. The Eagles pick up the loose puck in the corner. Weisner plays it back down low, looking for Dungy. Dungy goes behind the net to pick up the loose puck. He's got Brown in the slot. Brown fighting for some space there. Loose puck. Dungy tried to get a shot off, was poked away. Hargadine picks up the loose puck. Shot top of the circle. Tipped, hit the crossbar. Tip at the last second, hit the crossbar. Brown picks up the loose puck, trying to play it around for a wraparound. It's not touched up yet. Loose puck. Not covered up, I should say. Loose puck comes back to Weisner. Weisner's got some room. He makes a shot. Tip down just wide of the goal. Great attempt there. Good tip play. Brown picks up the loose puck. Creates a little space. Top of the slot for O'Brien. Just couldn't find the trigger. Shipped away by the Eagles. It'll come back to the point for Hargadine. He sends it in deep. Looking for Dungy. Bounces over his stick and behind the net. Brown peels off and runs that puck down. Plays it back to O'Brien. O'Brien tries to get around one defender. It's poked away though. Eagles pick up the puck. And they clear the zone. Long outlet pass. Hargadine's there to interrupt it. Good poke check there by Hargadine. Eagles send it in deep. Weisner runs it down. He's got one man in pursuit. Weisner chips it ahead. Tries to play it. I believe that might be O'Brien over there. He tries to play it ahead to Hargadine. It's kept in by the Eagles, though. Loose puck comes over to Weisner. Weisner's got Hargadine and Dungy. Chips it ahead to Hargadine. Hargadine comes in on the left side. Forced to the outsides. Cuts back to the slot. Shot by Hargadine. Right into the goalie, and he covers it up for a save. KC with some great pressure here. 21 shots now. No shots in the second period for the Eagles yet. Eagles come away with a loose puck after the face-off. They rush out of the zone. Poke check there by Busher, but right back to the stick of the Eagles. They circle around, hit the brakes, looking for some space, waiting for some players to catch up, but eventually poked away, and the Eagles reset. They re-enter the zone onside, and taken down by Kegler. Kegler will go off the ice with a penalty here. 7:52 remaining in the second period. Mavs will be shorthanded after the penalty to Kegler. We'll face off just outside Stutzer here. Face off won by the Eagles. Quick shot, trickles over, saved by Stutzer. Leg pad save. The Mavs cleared out to Hargadine. Hargadine comes across the blue line through center ice. He creates a little space for himself. Couple nice moves, gets through some traffic, plays it all the way ahead, gets tripped up and loses the puck though. Eagles come the other direction. Weisner tries to poke it away, but it's kicked ahead by the Eagles. Stevenson tries to clear it out. It's kept in by the Eagles. They pinch down across the blue line. Circle around, pass to the slot, shot. Kicked aside by Stutzer, leg pad save, and then the rebound got shot wide. Good leg pad save by Stutzer there. It was kicked into the corner after the rebound. Leith in the battle there, the puck by his feet. Loose puck trickles away over to Stevenson. Stevenson's going to rush up the right side. He's got some room to run here. He comes to the neutral zone. He's got Hargadine in the slot. Hargadine was just ahead of him. Offsides, just over 7 minutes remaining in the first. Face off here in the neutral zone. 38 seconds remaining on the penalty to Kegler. Mavs still trying to kill a penalty. Phillips and Holland in on D. Dungy and O'Brien on forward. Dungy wins the face-off, carries it forward across the blue line. Kicked away by the Eagles. They'll pick it up, circle behind their own net. Poke check there by Dungy, but Eagles fight through it, come to center ice. Puck trickles ahead to Holland. He sends it across the zone, out of the zone again, into the center ice. Eagles try to chip it back into their offsides this time. 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Eagles. Mavs have almost killed it off. 2 shots on this power play for the Eagles. Eagles win the face-off all the way back to the D, but just out of the reach. Dungy does a good job to get over there and beat his man to it. Phillips sends it up too far ahead of the traffic, so it's icing. 6:25 remaining. And 2 seconds left on the penalty. Phillips cleared it out. Just a little too far across the red line. Face off outside of Stutzer. Mavs win the face-off. They play it over to Dungy. Dungy kicks it ahead, trying to clear it out. Penalty is over. Kegler goes to the bench. Mullins comes on the ice. Holland behind his own net. Plays it around one defender, chips it ahead looking for O'Brien, but it comes back to the Eagles player on the point. He dumps it right back in. Holland's there behind his net. Phillips is set up in the slot, protecting the house. Eagles play it cross ice. Good one-timer attempt there. Stutzer had his leg pad saved. Kicked it into the corner. I think he actually shot it a little bit wide, but Stutzer had the gap closed. Eagles come with the puck. Shot chipped by Phillips. He got in there for a block, and it went high and over the glass. Eagles had another attempt there as they circle around into the slot. Phillips tied him up, blocked it, and went over the glass. We'll get another face-off here with just under 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Both teams at full strength, 5-on-5 here. Weisner plays it forward, tries to win it ahead up to Busher, but the Eagles send it right back in. Holland in the corner, chips it ahead looking for Dungy. Eagles try to play it back in, but it's picked up by Weisner. Weisner tries to make a move of the boards, changes his mind, goes back to center. He gets around a couple skaters. They're in the ice, into the zone onside, I should say. Just trickled off the stick though, and the Eagles player picks it up. They circle behind their own net, evade a couple defenders, and they come through center ice across the red line. 2-on-3, but a good poke check there by Dungy interrupts that play after a long rush by one player. It's poked away. Weisner with some forecheck pressure there, but they chip it ahead a little too far. Phillips plays it up to Busher. Good pass from Phillips to Busher, but just Karam's off his stick, and the Eagles pick it back up. Eagles try to come the other direction. They chip it ahead. Long pass ahead, too far. Icing will be the call. 4:57 remaining. We'll head back down for a face-off in the Eagles zone. Shots are 21-8 in favor of the Mavs. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the second. Heff and Hodgson on D. Brown will take the face-off with Owings and Hargadine on the wing. Mavs win the face-off back, but just out of the reach of Hodgson, so they'll reset in the neutral zone. Hodgson plays it over to Heff. Heff sends it back to the neutral zone for Hargadine. Hargadine, Brown, and Owings in are on sides. Hargadine creates a little space, comes into the top of the circle. Shot doesn't get through the traffic, hits Brown in the back of the sweater. Trickles out to the point. Heff is there. Good move by Heff to evade some traffic. He plays it back to Hargadine, who sets back up on the point. Hargadine pinches down, comes in the slot, shot. Loose puck goes behind the net. Brown got a piece of it, but it went behind the net. He plays it over trying to find Owings. Owings picks up the loose puck. Owings will backhand it back to Hargadine. Hargadine on the point. He comes to the top of the circle. Shot just wide of the post. Hargadine had a spot there, but a little bit wide of the net. Brown with a good poke check to keep the play alive. Plays it off the skates. Great job by Brady to keep that play alive. It's on the boards, but it just trickles out, and the Eagles clear the zone. Heff sends it back to Hargadine, right on the blue line. They'll jump right back in. Hargadine, Brown, and Owings on the right wing. He plays it over to Brown. Brown, he scores! What a pass from Hargadine to Brown. Brady Brown makes it 4-1, KC. Great give and go there. Brady took advantage of that great shot. Played it right in the top corner over the right shoulder of the goalie. Glove side after the great pass from Hargadine. Right on the tape with the stick of Brown. Beat the goalie to make it 4-1 on the 23rd shot of the game for the KC Mavs. That makes it 4-1 here in the second period with just under 4 minutes remaining. Great teamwork, great puck movement there by the Mavs. Puck is dumped into the zone where Leith is back to chip it ahead on the sideboards to O'Brien. Leith trying to play it ahead to Understall, but it's picked off by the Eagles. They send it back behind the net. Stevenson picks it up. He'll come up the right side. He's got some room to operate here. He skates it through the neutral zone. He'll take it himself. Weisner floats back on D, and Stevenson pinches down for forward. He gets a shot, gets chipped at the last second, goes behind the net. O'Brien's there to try to keep it alive, but it's picked up by an Eagles player. They try to clear the zone, but it's picked off by Weisner. Weisner plays it ahead to the circle. Weisner stays with it, keeps the play alive. He'll chip it into the corner where the Eagles player picks it up. Understall back there in a battle with Weisner, but the Eagles come away with it, and they'll chip it ahead and all the way out of the zone. Stevenson with a great poke check, pokes it ahead to O'Brien. O'Brien up to Understall. Understall back to O'Brien, just over the blue line, out of his reach, though. The Eagles pick up the errant pass and clear it through the neutral zone. All the way ahead, too far, but Leith is there to pick it up. Leith tries to send it out, but it's poked away at the last second. O'Brien, Understall, Weisner, 3-on-2 break here. O'Brien comes in with Weisner on the right wing. Sauce pass over the defender's stick to Weisner, but it's poked away at the last second. Stevenson comes down to keep the play alive. Understall's there. Understall plays over to Weisner, but it goes off his skate. The Eagles are going to be offsides here as the player goes, oh, he got back. Good job to get him back. You can probably see that. He knew he was offsides. Came back at the last second. Eagles dumped it in, though, trying to keep the play on sides, and ended up in a turnover. Leith comes the other direction. Leith dumps it in. Karam's off behind the net. Mavs do a line change. Phillips back on in D. They play it all the way ahead, but Phillips intercepts that pass. Phillips with a chip pass ahead. Looking for Dungy. No icing. They're going to play it on. Dungy runs down the puck in the far corner, but the Eagles player, they're there to clear it, but Mullen was there. But Mullins just doesn't get a stick on it a little bit, trickles away from him, and the Eagles come the other direction. But a great back check by Mullins there after the errant pass. He caught up with that. Broke it up. Outlet pass to Busher. Busher makes a nice spin move. Backhand shot around behind the net. It's picked up. Another loose puck there. Comes right back in front of the slot where Busher's there. He tries to get another shot off. He'll pick up the loose puck. Busher tries to send it back to the point, but it's picked off. Looking for Holland. Dungy and Phillips back after the breakout here by the Eagles. Trying to pass to the left winger, just out of his reach, though. Phillips is over there. Phillips does a great job to poke it away. Interrupts that pass. He's behind the net in the battle. He gets the loose puck, sends it over to the corner for Busher. Phillips to Busher. Busher backhands it out. Back over to Phillips. Phillips back to Busher. Busher brings it up the left side, tries to chip it around the boards to himself. He does. He's got Dungy in support. 2-on-2 break here for Busher, Dungy, and Mullins on the right wing. Shot from Busher, wide right, goes into the corner. Dungy's there to run down the rebound. He sends it back in. Centering pass goes off an Eagles player, and it's cleared out. Dungy and Busher on the back check here. Heff and Phillips in on D. Eagles bring it in just inside the blue line. Great back check there by Mullins. Eagles player was winding up for a shot, but Mullins with the back check. They chip it ahead. Phillips plays it off his skate, blocks it, doesn't let it get through the traffic, and they play it ahead to the neutral zone. Eagles pick it up and cycle it back down, but Phillips is there before it jumps into the zone. He backhands it up, looking for Dungy. Dungy plays it off to him, around a defender to himself. Tries to play it through the 5-hole of Busher. Doesn't get through the traffic. Keeps it alive, though. And eventually the Eagles clear it. 15 seconds remaining in the period. Heff picks it up at center ice. Cross ice pass looking for Mullins. Mullins trying to play it ahead to Dungy. 10 seconds remaining. The Eagles come the other direction. They'll back it into the zone, but just out of the reach. Nobody there, I should say, for the Eagles. Phillips sends it up the sideboards. 1 second remaining in the period. And that'll do it. Mavs take a 4-1 lead going into the third period. See if they can keep the pressure up here. Shots are 23-8 in favor of KC. Do a 15-minute period after a 1-minute intermission. Good battle here today between the Maryland Eagles and the KC Mavs. Mavs getting the better of the shot count and the goals so far, but a lot of good pressure both directions. See if KC can keep it up with one more period to go. Words of encouragement. Get a little fist bump there from Max. One more period to go. KC is ready. Mavs will go with Hargadine, Weisner, and O'Brien on forward, Heffernan and Holland on D. And we're underway. KC wins the face-off. O'Brien picks up the puck, dumps it in across the blue line on the backhand pass ahead. Hargadine will try to chase that down, but the Eagles pick up the loose puck. They'll circle behind their own net with the brakes on. It's poked away at the last second, though. It comes out to the point where Heffernan keeps it in. Heffernan dumps it in, looking for O'Brien, but the Eagles pick it up before O'Brien could get there. Big tie-up, but Weisner comes away with it. The puck trickles away. He's got Hargadine in the slot, trying to center it. Poke checked away there by the Eagles. Eagles come away with it, send it up the sideboards, trying to get it out, but didn't get enough heat on it where Hargadine runs it down. He backhands it back in to the corner. The Eagles will circle behind their own net, but O'Brien's there to interrupt that. Good pressure by Weisner and O'Brien. Two guys there for the Mavs, and they keep the play alive. Eagles dump it back behind their own net. Dangerous back there as Hargadine picks up the loose puck. Hargadine's got Weisner in the slot. He'll circle around, trying to create some space. He plays it off his own skate and off an Eagles player's skate down into the corner for Weisner. Weisner trying to create some space, gets around a defender into the corner. Sets up camp behind the net, comes around looking for a shot or a centering pass. It's chipped away by the Eagles. Weisner loses his footing. Puck trickles away and ends up with an Eagles player. Eagles come the other direction. Holland and Heff back on D. Good back check pressure there by Weisner. Puck trickles into the corner for Holland. Holland sends it up for Hargadine. Hargadine tries to play it out, but plays it off the boards, I should say, and he gets tripped up, but he plays it ahead to Weisner at the last second. Weisner O'Brien enter the zone. Weisner plays it ahead looking for O'Brien, but just a little too far. Slid right into the crease, and the goalie covered it up. Didn't get a shot off. Good attempt there, trying to slide that pass through some defensive traffic, but just out of his reach, and the goalie covered it. Hargadine plays it on his legs, or off his knees over to O'Brien. Mavs come in the other direction. O'Brien has Brown. Shot coming high over the crossbar, hits the boards behind the net. Brown's back there to pick up the rebound. He circles around, tries to create a little time. He does. Centering pass now, looking for O'Brien. Goes off his skates, doesn't quite get it on the stick after the pass from Brown. Eagles kick it ahead to themselves as they rush through the center ice. Good back check there, though, by O'Brien to break up that play. Brown got tripped up as he came across the blue line, but Dungey has the puck on the sideboards. Shot all the way through the crease into the corner. Brown to try to run that down. O'Brien sends it around behind the net. Keeps the play alive. Dungey runs it down in the corner. Dungey looking for some space. He's tied up in the corner, trying to kick it to himself. He gets taken down and loses the puck. The Eagles pick up the loose puck, but O'Brien's there. He comes into the slot, shot, and he scores! O'Brien picks up the loose puck, beats the goalie over the right shoulder, just under the crossbar. The puck trickled out of the corner after a tie-up there, and he took the loose puck pretty much uncontested into the slot and shot it over the right shoulder of the goalie to make it 5-1 KC. I believe that's the second goal of the game for O'Brien. KC stretches the lead out to 4 goals. Just over 12 minutes remaining. KC caught without 5 in the ice here. They're going to stop the play. They're changing the lines up after the goal. Quick drop by the referee there. KC wins the face-off, plays it back to Leaf. Leaf ahead on the sideboards looking for Owings. Just out of his reach. Trickles all the way down into the corner. Eagles run it down. Trying to play it up the sideboards and out, but it's picked off there by KC at the last second. Kegler, but it eventually ends up with the Eagles. They rush the other direction. 3-on-2 break. They come through the sock. Good move and get around him, but he put a shot on Stutzer. Leg pad save, then a rebound. Save right into the belly of Stutzer, and he holds on to it for no rebound after the second shot. First one trickled out. Stutzer covered up the second one to make sure there wasn't another shot. Face-off just outside Stutzer with just under 12 minutes remaining in the game. Eagles control the face-off and play it ahead, but Hodgson's there to chip it out. Phillips sets up in front of the net. Hodgson in the corner. Centering pass goes off Phillips' skate. He kicks it into the corner and brings it around the back of the net, looking for Hargadine. Phillips picks it up, backhands it ahead, looking for Hargadine, but doesn't quite get out. Shot from the Eagles goes wide left into the corner. Eagles pick it up, try a centering pass. Phillips is there to kick it out, no shot. Slow shot ahead up to Stutzer, and he covers that up. Eagles had a chance there at the top of the circle. Didn't get a lot of heat on that shot. Backhand that slid into Stutzer, and he covered it. Holland, Heff on D, Hargadine, Dungey, and Mullins on the wing. Loose puck picked up after the faceoff by the Eagles. Shot goes off the skate of Holland into the corner. Eagles pick it up, trying to get it, regain possession, but it ends up with Hargadine as he breaks out the left side. Hargadine's got Dungey in support. They cross the blue line onside. Hargadine tries to play it back to the center, but he loses possession. Eagles kick it off to the side, but Dungey's there to pick up the loose puck. He circles around, trying to find Weiser on the far side, or Mullins, I should say, on the far side. Mullins backhands it, ends up behind the net. Hargadine picks up the loose puck. Put the brakes on, try to evade a defender. He's forced into the corner and taken down. He loses the puck. Eagles pick it up. Good pressure there by Dungey to break that play up. He plays it back to Hargadine. Hargadine, the circle shot, and he scores. Hargadine plays it over the goalie's shoulder. Goalie went down low, and Hargadine put it right under the crossbar to make it 6-1. Good pressure there by Dungey to keep that play alive. It looked like the Eagles were going to bring it out behind their own net. Dungey broke up that play, kicked it back to Hargadine, and Hargadine was all alone in the left post. Goalie went to his knees, and Hargadine put it over the shoulder just under the crossbar to make it 6-1. Mavs control the face-off, back to Leaf. Leaf plays it ahead to Weisner. Weiser jumps in the zone. He's got Brown and Kegler in support. Weiser goes around the left side, backhand all the way across the slot. Kegler trying to play it from his knees, and the Eagles kick it out. Good play by Weiser to Kegler. There's a collision. I'm not sure who we're going to call that on. It's Stevenson and the Eagles player are both going in hard. Let's see who they call it on. We got a running clock here, which I'm not sure they should do with only a 5-goal lead. Yeah, they do finally stop it. I'll square my clock up. 10:02 on the game clock. We're going to give the penalty to the Eagles player. He checked into Stevenson pretty hard. Stevenson's a tough kid. He doesn't like returning the favor occasionally as well, but Eagles go in the penalty box after that one. Weisner pinches down after the face-off win by the Mavs, tries to keep it ahead, dumps it into the corner. Brown in a battle there. Eagles send it around, but Hargadine's on the side, and so is O'Brien. Hargadine will pick it up. He puts the brakes on, tries to get around one defender, but good poke check there by the Eagles, and they separate the puck. Streak back through the neutral zone. They'll dump it in ahead of Weisner, Dungy, and O'Brien back. Dungy runs it down, puts the brakes on. Good job to use his body, gain position there. Dungy brings it the other direction. He plays it ahead to Hargadine. Hargadine has O'Brien and Brown. Hargadine reset. He'll come back to center ice, buy some time. He plays it up to himself. Good play by Hargadine. He flipped it up around the stick of a defender. Played it back to himself. Mavs reset, get back onside. Dungy brings it in. Hard shot from Dungy. Glove save, no rebound by the Eagles goalie. A little extra shove there after the whistle from the Eagles on O'Brien. 9 minutes remaining. Yeah, looks like they're running the clock. Can't quite decide who's running it over there. It should usually be a running clock only with a 6-goal lead. They're running it now nonetheless. Eagles win the faceoff and kick it ahead just out of the zone. Stevenson tries to play it back in, but not before the Mavs could get back on sides. Faceoff won by KC. Over to O'Brien. O'Brien tried to play it ahead, but it's tripped up, or picked off, I should say, by the Eagles. And they come the other direction. Leith and Stevenson back on D. Leith picks up the loose puck after it goes into this. Leith goes down hard in the corner, I should say, but O'Brien picks up that loose puck. He'll go behind Stutzer. O'Brien comes up the right side, chips it ahead, looking for Busher. Just out of Busher's reach, but a good poke check by Busher to keep it alive there. But the Eagles eventually dump it back in. Stevenson runs down the puck. Tries to clear it out. But the Eagles pick it off. Stevenson in the battle on the far boards there, trying to get ahead to Busher. Eagles player was down on top of the puck, though. He couldn't clear it past him. 7.5 minutes remaining in the period. Mavs played up to Busher. Busher trying to get it out of the zone. He does. He's got O'Brien in support. Busher and O'Brien across the blue line. Busher goes into the corner, forced wide. Puck is poked ahead. The Eagles come away with it. They'll send it up into the neutral zone. Stevenson's there, though. He'll send it right back in off the boards. Playing ahead, looking for O'Brien or Busher, just out of his reach, though. The Eagles player picks it up. They'll come to the neutral zone on the right side. They skate around O-Wings, I should say. Get into the circle. Chip pass over. Good shot. Great pass there, but just shot it wide. Rebound came back right in front of the net. Stutzer covered it up. That was a great play by the Eagles. They came right through the circle, streaking across. Good pass over to the back door. They just shot it wide of Stutzer. Mavs come the other direction after the faceoff. Weisner and Understall streaking across the blue line. Understall sets up shot in front of the slot. Weisner into the corner, trying to create some space. Eventually kicked away, though, and the Eagles come away with it. And Mavs keep it alive. Kegler plays it off. The player over to Understall. Understall, the shot goes wide into the corner. Kegler chases it down, trying to keep play alive and keep it in the zone. Eagles played ahead to center ice. Just falls off the stick, though, and Weisner picks up a loose puck, trying to poke it ahead to himself, but it's chipped away there by the Eagles player. Understall in a battle, comes back to Phillips. Phillips plays it off the boards, looking for Kegler.
Come on, Hank!
Understall and Kegler trying to chase that down, but the Eagles pick it up. They'll circle behind their own net. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the game. Eagles streak across the red line into the Mavs zone. 2-on-2 here. Imagine we get some penalties after that, but we'll see what happens.
Traffic sticks, are you kidding me? Have you seen your kids? Oh my God. Play the foul.
See if the refs are gonna sort this out.
Holy hell.
They're running the clock here while they sort this out, which is interesting, but when they finally stop the clock, 4:59, so I'll let that square up. And Phillips is gonna go to the box. Phillips protecting the goalie there after the extra action after the whistle. A couple extra shoves and some back and forth, and Phillips will serve some time with 4:59 remaining in the game. Punches going both directions, but only one penalty out of that, so we'll see if the Mavs can kill off this power play for the Eagles.
Open your eyes.
Looks like one short here for the Eagles. There we go. They came off the bench. Eagles control the faceoff momentarily, but Brown's there to poke it away. Mullins kicks it back, not out though. Comes back to the point. Holland picks it up, plays it over to Hargadine, but can't quite get out. Eagles keep the play alive. Eagles pick up the loose puck, trying to keep it in the zone, but it trickles away, and Hargadine picks it up. Mavs run the other direction. Brown, Hargadine. Brown goes down, a sniper might have got him. He's down to the blue line. He'll pick up his stick as Hargadine's in the corner all by himself. Hargadine in the battle there, but he picks up the loose puck after the Eagles had it momentarily. Hargadine creates some space and sends it back all the way to the blue line, looking for Holland, but just out of his reach. Holland will circle back and pick up the loose puck. He sends it up back to Hargadine. Bounces off his stick though, doesn't quite get possession of it. Eagles dump it in. Holland chases that puck down behind his net. Not sure what the time is on the penalty. They've got two players in the box. They eventually did put Phillips and the other player in the box. So it's not a 5-on-4 actually, it's a 5-on-5. Offsetting penalties for Phillips and the captain of the Eagles. They'll both serve the time and they'll play full-strength hockey. We'll keep the clock running here. See how much more time. Phillips, looks like Phillips will be out of the box here. They're gonna send, well, we got the door open for the Eagles player. Not sure when they're done with that. Tie up on the sideboards here. We're going to get another penalty. Someone's down. I can't see below the boards here. But somebody went down hard, and they're going to let the clock continue to run. They should stop this. Dungy that went down hard into the boards there. He's holding his shoulder, but good to see him get up. They finally do stop the clock. We'll reset the clock here to square up at the arena with 2:42 remaining in the game. We'll face it off. Looks like there'll be a penalty on the Eagles who checked Carter into the boards there. Dungy's okay. Good to see him skate off. 2:42 remaining in the game.
Walk away, skate away,
Shots are 26-15 in favor of KC. KC will be on the power play here. They haven't put the penalty on the boards, but they only have 4 skaters out there for the Eagles. And there is an Eagles player in the box. Mavs dump it into the corner. Busher's there trying to poke it away from the defender. Keep the play alive. They try to send it back to Weisner, but it's poked away and they clear the zone. Stevenson sends it back in. Nobody there for the Mavs. Eagles will pick it up and circle behind their own net. Eagles player rushes through this neutral zone, trying to get across center ice, but a poke check there by Weisner. And the Eagles send it in, but they were offsides. Play got interrupted there momentarily, but the Eagles were still rushing in. That'll stop the play there. Just over 2 minutes. They're running the clock here, so a couple minutes of action remaining. Holland and Hodgin in on D. Bryant, Hargadine in at forward. With Hunterstall. Hargadine breaks through all the traffic all alone in the slot. Makes a move. Can't tell if he got it in or not. Looks like it might have been covered up. Glove saved by the goalie. Hargadine went glove side, tried to get it around him. Save and no rebound. They do have the penalty on the board now, finally, for the Eagles. Only a few seconds remaining in that. They'll be back at full strength for the last 90 seconds of the game. After the face-off now, loose puck, shot by Hargadine, hit the crossbar. Had a great look there and hit the crossbar just over the goalie's shoulder, but the Eagles pick up a loose puck after the rebound in the corner. They'll circle behind their own net. Trying to break it out off the boards. Hodgson tries to play it on his knees to keep the play alive. Hunterstall sent it right back in when a few players were across the line. Offsides, 50 seconds remaining in the game. Phillips is back in the ice. Half on D with Phillips. Kegler, Mullins, and Owings, I think, on center. F plays it back to himself, makes a good move, gets around one defender. They rush in across the blue line. Gets poked away at the last second, though. Kegler's there to keep the, or Mullins, I should say, keeps the play alive. I think it was Mullins. No, it was Kegler. Kegler kept the play alive with a good poke check there. Gonna get a slash here. It looks like Kegler was down. He got hacked by the opposing player. Coach will run back on the ice to get the players to clear out of there while they take a look at that. They do stop the clock, so the arena clock doesn't expire with an injury. Looks like Kegler went down. I think he went down just as part of the action. Then he might have got hacked or something while he was down. Looks like they're running the arena clock down here. I'm not sure. See what they do. They left 0.1 seconds on the board. Don't know if they're going to replay the last 30 seconds or just call it after the injury. KC with a 6-1 lead here. The refs appear to be signing a score sheet in the penalty box, or the scorer's box, I should say, over there. So they may be wrapping up the game here and just saving the buzzer for the injury timeout. And good to see Brody getting up. He still looks like he's in a fair amount of pain, but he's going to skate off on his own power. Leaf back to pick up his equipment. Hopefully Kegler's okay. Good to see him make it to the bench. They'll sound the horn here. Do the handshake. That should do it. And that'll do it. They call it. KC wins the tournament, going undefeated. A 6-1 victory in the championship as the sticks and gloves are everywhere and they mob Stutzer in goal. KC with a 6-1 victory here in Nashville.
Go,
Great team effort all around.
Let's go, boys!
Goals from a lot of different people. Good puck movement, good team play. Good hard-fought battle today. KC Mavs beat the Eagles out of Maryland to take the championship. We'll do the customary handshake here at the end of the game. Great tournament, Mavs all weekend. Only 3 goals allowed all weekend by Stutzer. 6 or 7 goals in every game by KC. Great showing for the boys. First official tournament after a lot of friendlies. First win. Hardware for the boys right out of the gate. Great way to start the tournament season. A fun trip here in Nashville. That'll do it here for our final broadcast. Our next tournament will be in Springfield, Illinois in early December. The boys will head up for a weekend tournament just before the holidays. We'll keep it going here in case we're going to do a trophy presentation. Zamboni looks like he's ready to get on the ice, but I'm not sure if they'll do some medals or pictures. I'll keep the broadcast going though, just in case. There we go. Good team photo. All right, that'll do it. Mavs will clear the ice. We will see you next broadcast, early December in Springfield, Illinois.